Are we live? Yes, we are now. Hello. Hi. Okay, oh my gosh, I am blowing out the audio, am I not? How about now? Is this better? That looks a bit better. Oh, I gotta be a little bit quieter. Apologies. So, my family is over for Mother's Day, which has been absolutely fantastic and a wonderful time. However, at the moment they are watching a movie on the other side of this wall. So I need to be pretty quiet for this stream. So I apologize. Let me pull up the comments here full screen so I can actually see them. There we go. So apologies. What are the chances that Chris got sucked into the movie? Look, okay. Yeah, I do have a tendency to get slightly distracted. Oh, well, thank you for complimenting my shirt. Yes, it's been like remarkably chilly today. I'm not sure exactly what the temperature was, but it was definitely like on the cooler side. I want to say low 60s. So hence, wearing this. It's great. Thank you, Twin Sauce Boys. I don't know if they're even still selling these, but it's nice and warm and I love them. So, you know. Hello. Okay, oh gosh. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit just discombobulated today. It has been a long day full of homework and just getting back to people and just doing so much all at once that I am exhausted mentally, and the day still has so much more day left in it. It's been so windy in Vegas. Oh gosh, yes, happy you're in Vegas. I hope that's been a wonderful time. And I'm really happy for you. And also, hi. Okay, I need to say hi to everybody. Hello, Gina. Nice to see you again. Or not see you again. Well, yes, it's nice to see you again, but also like that you made it during these streams. Hi. What's low 60s in regular degrees? Oh. Did you just Celsius it up? That's actually a good question. Hey Siri, what is 62 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius?
62 degrees Fahrenheit is 16.7 degrees Celsius.
16.7, give or take. So yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My aunt came down and we took her to brunch, which is like the most cliche Mother's Day thing you can do, and it was absolutely wonderful. It was a great time. It was a long wait. So about 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. Yes, exactly. Focus. There we go. So that was one of the good things about this week. The bad thing was, you know how I mentioned last week that I shot a video in between, like in classes on break? I was trying to edit that this week, and at some point, somehow, I accidentally corrupted the file. And by the file, I mean recursively all of the files, including the original files. Now, I'm a big believer in the saying that when it comes to backups, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. However, this one time I did not make a single backup of I would forget even the editing, just the original media, and this was a week ago. So unfortunately that entire video is gone. Man, I'm so disappointed. I was really, really happy with the way that footage, like the way that it came out. I kind of had a bit like scripted out that I read to you, and then went off script and actually changed the moral of the video mid recording, and because it was like a big risk because I had 15 minutes. I shot it on a 15-minute break, and it was about 15 minutes long. So if I messed up or I didn't like the direction that this went, too bad. So I just kind of went with it anyways, and I really liked it. Now it's gone forever. So that was one of the more downsides. Yes, recursively. GG. Yes, Cassidy, you graduated. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. A round of applause for Cassidy. Wait. A round of Cassidy, you graduated? Seriously, congratulations. That is super difficult, and I'm incredibly impressed. So, congratulations. You deserve all the best things in the world for doing so. You can reshoot it. Yes, I will have to reshoot it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it'll look like a reshoot. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. You're right. I'll try and reshoot it at some point this week. Yes, everybody give Cassidy all the love because she deserves it, especially for doing something so incredibly monumental. That's fantastic. Great job. So, I've told you like really good things and really sucky things that have happened to me this week. So now I'd like to ask you, like, what has been a really, I mean, we already know Cassidy's answer, but what has been something really, really good that's happened recently in your life this past week, preferably? I also, like, I went out to a museum with a new group. It was, so have you ever like, it's one thing when you're part of a friend group that forms, but it's another when you try and like insert yourself into an already existing one, right? And I did that, the second one this week, essentially, because there was a group that one of my other friends is in that invited me to join this group on a trip to a museum. And I was like, that actually sounds really, really fun. So, yes, Abigail, this is live. Hello, Abigail. And it was a wonderful time, and I was really, really nervous that, I don't know, it would just be kind of inherently awkward and weird because I'm usually not in situations where I'm squeezing into new, like already established friend groups. Usually that's just not the way that I've typically done things. So, but it went really well, and I'm really happy. So that was a wonderful. Oh, yes, Chris, real quick, because Chris has to go, he gives us a history fact. Virginia City, Nevada is it Nevada or Nevada? I feel like it's actually supposed to be Nevada, and people say Nevada thinking that it's correct, but it's really Nevada is correct. Can someone confirm that? Was once the busiest town in the West. Really? Huh. Well, how long of a span of time was the Old West? Right? Because it was, I mean, how do you really define that? It would have been like the mid to late 1800s to like what, the 1920s? Was it the Old West in the era of like the flappers? Was it the Old West in World War I? When is that? I should know this. This is embarrassing. Yeah, I really should know this. I mean, it's originally Spanish, right? That's true. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. This is embarrassing. If someone knows Spanish here, could you let me know? Because there's a bunch of different stuff like that. In Glendale, there's like the original tribe, like Native American tribe that lived there was, I've heard it pronounced Tongva and Tongva, and like interchangeably, and I'm not sure which one is correct. So it's that kind of thing, that kind of situation right there. It's water time, hydration time. I was really hoping that would like psst, as sometimes water does when it's like under high pressure and bottled, but it did not. Yo, I'm sorry, Cassidy, what? There was a bat in the auditorium at commencement. It was just friggin' a vampire. It was Edward Cullen, except this was college, not high school. It flew low down the aisle several times and around during the national anthem and almost flew into the interpreter. Oh my gosh. Well, you have a memory. You have a story. They caught it with a net. That's I'm sorry, that's really funny. Like, yes, I'm glad that no one was bit or anything. Pardon me. But yeah, that is a story. One that nobody could have predicted and one that's very unique to you. So, nice. You have a unique experience that not too many, very few people, I mean, how many people can say that they had that experience at their graduation? Gina. Ugh. The people were cheering for it. Amazing. Why can I 100% see that? 100%. This poor bat just wanted to get its diploma. It had worked so hard in studies of... I was really hoping that a pun would pop into my head with like a bat. It was going for its bat chillers. Okay. That was it. That was the one bat college pun that I can think of. There you are. I'm sorry, Oh, there we go. Yes, mathematics. Oh, mathematics. Gosh, that's good. Okay, there are more than one bat-themed puns, actually. I quite appreciate. Ugh. Oh my gosh. And the E in STEM stands for echolocation. Science, technology, echolocation, and mathematics. That's exactly it. We need another 5-minute pun video. Dude. You know, that's actually not an idea. That sounds... That's not a bad idea. I seem to have accidentally missed a very critical adjective in that sentence. That is, in fact, an idea, and that is a good one. How's Susan doing? She's really good. She's really good. It was just her birthday, so yeah, if you have, like, everyone go wish her happy birthday and give her lots of love because she deserves it. But yeah, she's really, really happy. Nice shirt. Ayo, thank you. It is very comfortable. I will say that. And I went to classes wearing this today. And somebody asked me what exactly it means because if you don't know what it refers to, it looks a little a little innuendo-y. So that was an awkward explanation. But yeah, it was a good time. We love the boys here. We love the Harworths. Yes. Happy birthday to Susan. She is like she's absolutely wonderful, and I hope and wish for the upcoming year to bring her all the happiness and joy and just wonderful memories that she has. I have the same one and can confirm it's very comfy, right? I always like wear a t-shirt under something like this. Today I decided not to. Because I never really feel the inside fabric of this, but it did. Okay, I don't even know if they sell these anymore. Like, I shouldn't be shilling for something that I don't know is sold anymore, or else at this point it's not shilling, it's just like rubbing it in your face. But I love those boys, and I like this, and I love those boys, so there we are. They are TikTokers. Honestly, true. And I wish them all the best in that. It's really, really cool to see the success they've had for their real passion of dance. Dance and like videography. It's the perfect culmination. I'm going to Blind Congress. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the time off. of classes because I'm taking summer classes, and in fact, they're friggin' packed classes. Oh my gosh. This summer, I was planning on coming out to North Carolina over the summer. I don't know if I can do that anymore. Oh my gosh. It's every day is very packed. Excuse me. They haven't sold them since like 2017. Wait, really? Oh. Sorry. Okay, well, never mind then. Also, if you're wondering why I keep on looking down at this point, okay, I finally realized that I need to have a safeguard in place to prevent what happened last stream, where I kept accidentally killing the video without even realizing it and continuing to talk like I hadn't, just because I couldn't see because I had OBS pulled over on a different virtual desktop. So this time I've got my computer screen with your comments right here. So whenever I look over here and it looks like I'm reading the comments that are superimposed on the screen, in reality I'm reading them on my monitor. And then down below I've opened up my laptop that I have OBS on, so I can actually always see the OBS preview. But it's distracting in the same way that when I'm filming a video and have that little flip out pop out LCD screen, that also is really distracting to me. Oftentimes I have to film videos, I have to like get everything all set up and then trust the camera autofocus, flip that screen around and tuck it back at the back of the camera, and film just where there's no distractions and I'm just looking at you. Sorry, that was a whole, that had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, it was, oh, Susan texted me, I'm so sorry. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So yeah, it's just things have been pretty good, but very, very stressful. Oh my gosh, right now. Can you hear those birds? Wait, if I turn the sound up, can you hear these birds? Remember when DSLRs first started getting popular for YouTubers and people would look at themselves in the flip out screen instead of the camera? Yes. When like YouTube freaking gave everybody 60Ds, which did not have video autofocus. And so every shot is like, oh, bye Chris, good luck. So every YouTube video was filmed at like 50 millimeters, but manual focused, and the YouTuber was always slightly out of focus, so every video looked like this. Or no, yeah, it was always leaning forward too much. Every video looked like this, maybe with better posture. Oh, and also crazy overexposed. This isn't a call out to Dan at all. What? Yeah, every video looked like this. Huh? You remember this? This time? Oh my gosh, I loved Dan's most recent video, Dan Howell. And yeah, I just wish him all the best. Oh, that's Katie, you win right there. Best comment of the night. Dan definitely did not have better posture than that. We love Dan. Especially 2013 Dan. I don't think Dan loves 2013 Dan. But those videos truly are something. I do occasionally return back. And what is it Dan said? Was it Dan or Jacksepticeye recently? That said something like, you know, you return back to these old videos and people always say like they want the old style content and they want the old style like videos. But like if you actually go back and rewatch, they weren't very good. So do you actually miss the style of the videos, or do you miss where you were in life? And how watching those videos made you feel? Do you miss the experience that those videos brought you more than the style of the video itself? And I was like, whoa, called out. Wow, okay, you're right. Because when I watch an old like 2014 Dan Howell video, all of a sudden I'm like back at my dad's house. And yeah, it brings me to a much more like a very happy place. And that's kind of what it is, you know. Even when I watch back like some old vlogs, I'm like, oh, when I watch this, I'm like suddenly there again mentally. The experience, the feelings that I had, the underpinnings beneath thoughts, that is what I experience again. So yeah, that was that. I do miss standing to make videos though. I want to do that again. I just got to figure out a practical way to do that, because right now it is the way that my bedroom is currently set up. I could not have a standing setup here, but I don't like sitting when recording. I feel like it just drains the energy inherent, but it looks better. I don't know. That's the struggle. Oh, you can see my setup. Let me just stop talking about it. You can actually physically see. Whoops. Oh, this is kind of cool. There we go. So this is my stream setup at the moment. Oh, this is really weird. You can see my laptop on there. And right now, my camera and the audio recorder are just literally mounted on an L mount bracket that's mounted to the wall. So I mean, I need to figure out if I could either like get another L mount bracket and mount it way up there, or how exactly I would do that. I don't know at the moment. Also, a lot of times when I miss old YouTube, I miss the smaller community and less corporate feel of YouTube. That's true. That's very true. Like you watch like the 2014 YouTube Rewind, and sure, maybe it was cringe, whatever, but that's another experience where I'm like, oh, I miss how, you know, it did feel very, like everybody was friends and it was great. It's nice that there are still little communities around like ours. Oh, yeah. I really am, like, this is great that it's just like the group of us friends, you know. Okay, you're probably sick of that same shot now. There we go. That was your little behind the scenes. I don't know what you're talking about. That bread falling video never fails to make me laugh. Stay sensitive. I told you, right, how for a little bit I made that say stay wiped, and then forgot that I have like Zoom classes where people could see that with no context, not know anything about these streams. They just see stay wiped. That was a bit awkward to realize, so I changed it back to stay positive, because I mean, it's not quite as inherent to these. Oh, maybe when I first bought this, I wanted to have like inside, like little jokes in the background of every video, and have not utilized it as such. Maybe I should. Yeah, it's, I want to, okay. Who are there? Some old YouTube, because goodness gracious, there are a bunch of old YouTubers that I've stopped watching. But what are stay sensitive is that's a good joke. Is a contradiction to standing videos. Crap, that's good. Stay sensitive. Crap. So what was I saying? Yes. What are some like YouTubers that you still watch. Like for me, that is Dan Howell, Phil Lester, Bob and Wade, and Markiplier. I think that's pretty much all that I can really think of off the top. Oh, and Twin Sauce. Love those boys. In the future, humor will be randomly generated. I get your reference. I know of what talking vegetables you refer to. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was I remember I don't remember if that was originally when like those characters did merge together in that. It blew my mind because it was like those were the 3-2-1 Penguins robots with the VeggieTales characters. Blew my mind. So that was that. VeggieTales peaked with Lord of the Beans. Changed my mind. Speaking of old memes, remember that? The Change My Mind meme? That hasn't really gone away too much. I mean, no. It's kind of died, but it hasn't gone cringe. That's the difference. I mean... yeah. How are we clapping will always be funniest. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that just reminded me. Randomly, the other day, I was just going about my day and suddenly got a joke. It just popped in my head, a joke from VeggieTales that I have not thought of, I have not seen in years. Literally, I think since I lived in NorCal. Like, at the absolute latest, 2007. I don't know how this was still rambling around, like bouncing around in my brain. But they did like a Sherlock parody. I don't remember even what it was called, but there was just one shot where like a hand dramatically knocks on the door, and then it cuts to a wide of oh my gosh, what was his name? The Carrot and Junior? It was two characters, and the old adult one like jumps back in horror. He's like, ah! What was that? The hand. What? And then that was it. That was just a super quick cutaway, and I didn't get it until it just popped all these years later. It's just, oh, it was funny because it was a dramatic shot of a hand knocking on the door, but then in the wide shot, they're vegetables. They don't have hands. That was it. That was the joke. That was Scooter and the Dr. Jiggle and Mr. Hyde short. That's what it was. Yes. No. We can all agree. I'm sorry to alienate anybody that did not grow up with VeggieTales. Oof. Called out, Katie. Yowzas. We can all agree that it peaked with Pizza Angel. That's like the number one song. Period. Followed by the Belly Button song. But Pizza Angel is just S tier. Just top of the organization. The best song. Pizza Angel, please come to me. I do remember also that song. I always pictured it with my dad because Larry's wearing a leather jacket, and my dad always wears or used to wear a leather jacket. So it was just like in my mind, it was basically my dad singing. I grew up with VeggieTales, and yet 90% of it feels like a fever dream. True. Bubble Wrap is also a classic. A classic. Bubble Wrap. Love to hear that bubble snap. And you remember the blues one? Singing the blues. Sorry, Katie, I had to manually approve that as well. Throw back to that. I would make a joke about setting up that meme again, but dear goodness, that was an absolute disaster last week. I think lessons have been learned. I really like donuts for Benny and Dance of the Cucumber. Wait, I don't remember that. Oh, donuts for Benny specifically. I remember Dance of the Cucumber, of course. But donuts for Benny? What is that? Donuts for Benny? I have no recollection of that. Was that recent? I'm sorry. This, out of my brain. Dude, I'm like so tired right now. I'm sorry. I'm sure you can tell. You can just see it in my body language. I'm exhausted, but don't have time to sleep. This is the most amount of time that I've had like all week. I love my lips. Donuts for Benny was from a Christmas. Oh, that's probably why I never saw it. Where Mr. Lund gives donuts to a dog and regrets it. Yeah, won't that like kill a dog? What? What is next? They were chocolate donuts, were they? I don't remember that. Yes, Matthew. Yep. You were not the first person to comment on it, and I really like it. It's comfy and one of my few cold weather outfits. Here where it never gets cold. Ooh, spicy take from Matthew. Spicy. Spicy. Oh, you know what I did recently that just felt really, really good? So at my college, the Saga group was throwing an open mic night. And they meant it like open mic. It was just a platform. You could do whatever you wanted. So I went to that. Some people sang, some people performed, some people danced. And then I decided to get up and tell the story of, oh, Chris isn't here, crap. The time that I met Jamie Costa. And it really, like, I don't know, it felt really good. I'm sorry, hold on, Cassidy, when you said that, I just hear that song that played at the beginning of that one Loki episode. There's something in the water, dum, 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 dum. I don't like the flavor, I don't like the taste, searching for nirvana, dum, dum, dum. I've listened to that way too many times. Dude, literally, like, all of my music taste is either from movies. Matthew, I get you. I get your reference. Because you were busy thinking about corn. Wait, really, Katie? Oh, gosh. Yep. Dude, we peed together. So, that might have been a mistake to tell now, though, because my IRL friends will constantly now point at me and say, hey, we peed together, and there's nothing I can do about it. Brought this on myself. Oh my goodness. Hey Holden, how you doing? Welcome to the party. Just don't mind me as I'm telling tales of regret. Let me see if there's anything else that happened this week. No, not really. That was basically it. I met Hank Green in a bathroom at Disneyland. Wait, what? Matthew, how did I not? Please elaborate. Please spill. Okay, also, I've learned that, like, everybody has a different way of pushing up their glasses. Like, Link Neal does it like this. Wait, what is he? He kind of curls his fingers. He does it like that or something like that. And I realized that I am a middle finger kind of person. I push it up with the middle finger. So I apologize if I've ever accidentally flipped you off while pushing my glasses up. I was peeing and Hank Green was in there and I said hi. Oh goodness. See, you did what I didn't have the courage to do, which was talk to them in the bathroom. I wonder if Hank still remembers that. He might. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I met one of the singers in my favorite band in the bathroom, and we talked about the Country Bear Jamboree. We did not co-urinate, though. What an expression. It was the one next to Main Street / Tomorrowland. Oh, okay. Wait, there's a restroom there? I know, like, that area, but I didn't realize there was a restroom there. Nice. Speaking of Hank Green, last night I dreamt I was sleeping in bed and Hank Green... Hank Green came to my room and said, "I need a soda can quick, it's for science," which is exactly what he would say and how he would say it. So I got up and chugged a Dr. Pepper and gave him it. Wait, so you chugged the Dr. Pepper and then gave it to him? Oh, I see. You chugged the soda out of the can and then gave him the can. Amazing. Okay, good to know. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Because if I ever have to pee in Disneyland, I usually either run all the way to the one that's in, oh my gosh. Like, you know, like the Tarzan and the Jungle Cruise, like that one that's over there in that area. Either that or the one that's all the way down like Main Street where the lockers are. Those are like the only two restrooms I really know. So that's good to know. Thank you. Gina, thank you for your contributions to science. Oh goodness. If you have to pee at Disneyland, just text me. Be like, "Matthew, can I just FaceTime you? I need moral support." Oh goodness. So, yeah. Also, Gina, so a funny story. The last time that I paid for a ticket to Disneyland was in last VidCon, because okay, I just realized how much of a flex this is actually. Maybe I shouldn't be just blatantly flexing, but it helps to have friends that work there. Why do you go so far? There's a whole app with bathroom locations. Okay, I should know that. I'm sorry. Yes, Matthew, I do get that question quite a lot. Going to try and be out there this winter. There's still some logistics to figure out, but that is the goal, and that's what we're working towards. So, yeah, that's also the most amount of consecutive time that I get off between work and classes. So that's the most likely. So yes. Anyone remember that part for the Victorious episode, which I can get your references now because Susan sat me down and we watched together. We binged all of Victorious because she was so pissed that she would make Victorious references and I wouldn't get them. That she just sat me down and was like, "We are watching this all together, this entire show, so that I will never make a reference that you do not get. It is time for you to become cultured." So, yes, thank you. Shout out to Susan for doing so. We're still working our way through Supernatural, but it's taken a while. There's a lot to that show. Yeah. Oh goodness. I think we're on season 12, I want to say. So we're getting close to the end, but we're not there yet. We still have quite a while to go. Victorious is S tier. It's Victory S tier. Something like that. Supernatural is a journey. Truly. I'm still disappointed that I saw a Tumblr post way back in the day, way back during the Super Hulock phase, that said, "Imagine if the last 4 episodes of Supernatural were titled, 'Carry on my wayward son,' 'There will be peace when you are done,' 'Lay your weary head to rest,' and the final episode was 'Don't cry no more.'" Ugh. Oh man, don't mention Supernatural around me. I'll talk for an hour straight. I believe that. I 100% believe that. Okay, you need to watch classic SpongeBob episodes because I can't make references to it in this chat. Yes, you know who would love me to do so as well? Bagel Gabe. I know, I will. It's part of being cultured. It was. My mother did not like that show. She found it really annoying. So, hence, we weren't allowed to watch this. Matthew, I have. Yes. Oh, yes. That actually was. Was it last night? No, it was night before last. Yes, no, I did not go out and see it on Mother's Day. But I was with a group of friends and we were hanging out when it was relatively early in the afternoon and we were like, we need to go see this together. So the only tickets that we could find were like the midnight showing. And we were like, welp, we weren't planning on it, but I guess we're spending the entire day together. Cause like friggin' none of us have cars. You know, we all either Ubered or took the bus down to get together. So it was a whole, oh no, oh Zimran, oh no, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, what are you gonna do? No, it became a dry est. Gina, how dare. Yeah, I'm glad your house didn't burn down too. Jeez Louise, that's scary. Oh, Matthew, say no spoilers in this. Absolutely zilch spoilers. Because I made a whole video about that. But I enjoyed Wanda. Right, the way that she was, she was good in this movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, thank you, Matthew. Yes, Halton too. Yes. Okay, we need to hop and like talk or something or call. Yes. Good movie. But yeah, so my friends and I accidentally hung out the entire day when we meant to just hang out for like an hour or two. But it was wonderful. It was just a great time. So regardless of what I thought of the movie, I will always now associate it with that wonderful day with friends. So for me, that's an absolute win. Yay. Yeah. Oh goodness. What I'm trying to think of like anything else particularly noteworthy happened this week or like worth telling you, but it's really just been work and school and the one day where I hung out with friends. But other than that, like that's just been what my life has consisted of. And I apologize that I don't have any really good stories to tell you. How's grandma? She's good. Yes, she's really good. So yesterday we took her out to brunch and it was a long wait to sit down. Because the place that we went didn't have like those buzzers or anything, so you just had to sit outside and wait. I think our thing was like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure exactly how long it was, but it was in that time span, which is a lot of time to just sit without Wi-Fi's, without the Wi-Fi's. But we made it work, and it was absolutely worth it. And then I was so tired that I fell asleep in the car on the way back home, and then literally fell back asleep in bed the entire day. I woke up at about 7 o'clock at night. Yes, Hannah, happy Mother's Day. You're right. Happy Mother's Day, Hannah. Here. Wait. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Which podcast? Oh, that's a good question. If Then or the aux cable? Hmm? 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 There we go. I gotta find the most unaesthetic way to sit possible. And I think I just found it. This does not look good at all, but it's really comfortable. I'm sorry. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, apologies for this mic being in the shot. I don't know what else to do with it. Ear biscuits. Yes, there we are. Dude, I love ear biscuits. That's like my number one just podcast in general that I just love. Love those boys. Okay, you know what was also... You look like a chill professor. I do have a very chill professor for one of my classes, and he definitely sits like this. Not the aux cable. Ryan and a long-time podcasting buddy, I've started a new podcast. Oh. Huh. So hopefully spoilers. I mean, not spoilers. But like, I might have to check that out. I have the cast fact ready, and this one blew my mind, and I feel lied to. Oh boy, I'm ready. I'm very ready. And anticipatory? Is that a word? That is a word. Anticipatory. That's a word, right? Violating community guidelines has become my newest podcast obsession. I've thought about getting in, like starting to listen to that, because it seems interesting, and I really love Sarah. I don't know Brittany very much, but yeah, is it good? Would you recommend it? Also, I definitely, for a second, I just read violating community guidelines has been my, and I was like, oh no, what is this gonna be? Okay. Oh yes, Cassidy, a 2x4 piece of lumber is really 1.5 by 3.5. False advertising, first of all. Mainly. Yes, it's... Oh shoot, I forgot to do the video, the cast fact video. I'm sorry, but we already read it, so next week. I'm so sorry. But yeah, did you know that? It's just... It's false advertising, and it makes measuring really difficult. Like, I remember when my dad and I built a treehouse in our backyard, and that was a struggle to figure that out. Next week, I'll send pictures for the stream. Please do. Do I have pictures of our treehouse? I might. We must have pictures of the treehouse. See, we moved in 2009, so we must have built it in like 2011 or 12. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through my photos real quick, trying to see. I've told you that my dad and I built a treehouse, right, in our backyard that we technically were not supposed to have. So we painted it camouflage, and it was kind of like an open secret because all of the kids in the neighborhood knew about our treehouse, and used it all the time. But all the parents liked it because all the kids were always at our house. So nobody ever said anything to the HOA or who would like enforce the no treehouse limit rules. Oh my gosh. Not a treehouse, but our first... One of my first sukkahs. Ha. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to see if there's a good photo of this though, but there's not. Because we moved out in 2013, so it would have been around here, but I'm not seeing a good photo Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I can't find a photo of this treehouse. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, Holton, you remember the treehouse. You know which one I'm talking about. So the kids next door use. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Didn't we film a video in that? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Water balloon ninjas. Yep, it was about these assassins. They weren't ninjas, they were assassins. That would use that just like threw water balloons at each other. And I think that was pretty much the gist of it. And I lost that footage and lost that video and have regretted it ever since. We made a sequel afterwards, and I have the sequel, but I don't have the original. So, Abigail, Holton is my like childhood best friend. Literally. We've been friends for, over 2 decades. So yeah, Holton means a lot to me, and he's really special. And just like a wonderful, amazing, fantastic person. So, yeah. Oh, I wanted a treehouse, but we had clusters of bushes that were hollowed out inside. Oh, you know what? Young me would have been jealous because I always wanted to have something like that, but wasn't allowed to hack like inside of a bush. But I always thought how cool that would be if you could be like inside a bush, but then you're surrounded all around it. Kind of like when you're a kid and you go to like Target or something, and like the big things were like the racks where the shirts are all hung up. You know, you go inside of those. That's how I always pictured. Yes, actually way before Andrew. I love Andrew with all my heart, but Holton and I have been friends for. We were friends for like over 10 years before I met Andrew or something like that, right? I don't know, I need to do the math on that, but something like that. But yeah, good childhood memories. Also, really, BA is before Andrew, AH is after Holton. I'm trying to think of a pun, but I can't off the top of my head. But there was also like, I really wanted to get lost. This is gonna sound weird, but I really wanted to get lost in tall grass. Like tall grass. Just get completely lost in it. And I don't know where that came from. It's still something I'm still like, oh, I wish I could have experienced that but before I got too tall for that. I don't know, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But it's something that I don't know. It wasn't far from the feeling of hiding in the middle of a clothes rack. It was a bit of a bother in the spring. Oh goodness! While bees pollinated the flowers on the bushes. Yikes! Yeah, you may come across Pokemon. Holton, in the tall grass. I get you. I think the closest equivalent I could do is getting lost in a cornfield. Maybe I'll still have that on my bucket list. I mean, you're not too tall. The grass is tall enough. You get you get lost in tall grass around here, you get ticks. Boy, isn't that the truth. Growing up in North Carolina, exploring the forest, just walking around, the most gut-sinking feeling was stepping into cause when it's like fall and there's like leaves that are like freaking huge, like the entire ground is covered in leaves, you are walking blind. You can't see what you're about to put your weight on, and sometimes all of a sudden your foot would sink into like a hole where like a tree used to be, but then it died and rotted, and you just knew now there were ticks crawling all up inside of your pants. If you know that experience, that feeling, that sinking realization, even to this day, sometimes I'll feel like a bead of sweat run down my leg and be like, it's a tick, it's a tick. No, it's just a bead of sweat. Hannah, good for her. I'm a wimp. I can't do that. You've seen me try and drink apple cider vinegar. It does not end well. Oh goodness. Yes, also applies to Tennessee. Yeah. What's going on right there with my forehead skin? Huh. There's one that gives free ice cream if you finish it. I just might have to swing by. Oh, okay. Good night, Katie. Give the Twin Sauce Boys, since they're streaming, give them some love for me, okay? That's kind of... I think you can... On YouTube now, you could, like... Can't you, like, essentially do a raid? And, like, send your viewers to someone else? I don't know how you do that. How do you... Add stream marker? Oh. Markers appear in the video editor. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was an option. I thought that there was a way to, like, on a stream now on YouTube, you can essentially, like, raid another stream. But I'm not seeing a way to do that. So I guess I'll just do it manually. To give the Twin Sauce Boys some love. So, yeah, they're streaming. Tell them hi for me. And, yeah. Also, in the meantime, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. Drink lots of water and have stay positive. I'm gonna go put some lotion on my forehead since apparently I really need it. Live redirect, I think. I'd love to do that. I don't see an option here. I really want... Is it when I hit end stream? I don't want to hit this... Oh, okay. I was wondering if there'd be like a pop-up here. No, I don't know how to do it. I would love to do it. I wish to do it. How do you do it? Ah! Okay, well, just go to... I'm assuming that they have that URL. Yes! Oh, look at that cover art. Give them some
Chris
love.
Howard says,
Give these boys some love. They're live right now. Okay, stay positive. Stay awkward. Stay... I don't know what the other one... Oh. Stay original. Stay classy. Stay flushed. Stay... stay sensitive. And most important, stay positive. No! I did the thing. Stay wiped. Don't die. Okay, bye.